Can I ask you a personal question? Do you write songs or anything?
I don't sing my own songs.
Why?
I just don't feel comfortable.
Why wouldn't you feel comfortable?
Well, because, like, almost every single person that I've come in contact with in the music industry has told me that my nose is too big and that I won't make it.
Your nose is beautiful. Are you showing me your nose right now?
Yeah.
You don't have to show it to me. I've been looking at it all night.
Oh, come on.
A movie of firsts right here with The Star is Born.
So this is the fourth version of A Star is Born. Goes all the way back to 1937. We had one in 1954 and 1976. And this is directorial debut for Bradley Cooper.
Let's talk about that. So his first time behind the lens, also starring. How does he fare with really crafting this narrative?
I would say he's not a groundbreaking director. He's certainly formidable. He carries the picture well, and he sings tremendously in this film. At first, I thought he was channeling Sam Elliott with the gruff performance here, and then it turns out Sam Elliott plays his brother, so the pieces really fit for me here. And Lady Gaga, the acting chops on point. She can carry the film, and you see this kind of stripped down, dressed down version of Lady Gaga. Not a lot of makeup in this one, and it was totally believable. It's the classic story that we've seen told before with this chronicle. One singer's rise to fame alongside a seasoned musician's fall from grace. There's been different iterations over the past with the various remakes, but it's essentially the same story.
Sorry to cut you off. Dave Chappelle in there, too.
Yeah, he's got a little role that's quite commendable, so it was kind of cool to see him do a bit of a dramatic turn there. And yeah, this is an iconic musical romantic drama. The performances are electrifying in this one, especially when they're singing. They really nailed that stuff. And the chemistry was palpable. This early scene here when they meet in this bar and it's kind of smoky and the red light, very effective. But their connection is instant from when they meet. So I thought that was one of the toughest challenges with this movie, but they absolutely nailed that stuff.
First of many for Lady Gaga in starring roles on the big screen?
I think so, yeah. She's the real deal. This could get a lot of awards attention. Now, when it comes to story, it does play it safe. So that wasn't a disappointment for me, but there weren't too many twists and turns or big surprises. They did make little tweaks and update it a little bit for a contemporary audience. It does have some pacing issues. I feel like they really took their time to establish their relationship in the early on part, and then in the middle towards the end, her rise to fame to me felt a little bit rushed. So that was a minor quibble, but this is a genuine, rousing crowd pleaser that should be seen on the big screen. And Cooper, I hope he continues on as a director because he's clearly got the chops here. And yeah, there's a lot of power here. Emotion, drama, some comedy, and the singing was tremendous.
And quick fun fact, PETA has honored Bradley Cooper for casting his own dog in this movie.
Yeah, Bradley Cooper's a lovable pooch is in the film, and you can tell because they have a genuine bond and a lovable connection in it.
How many hammers?
Really enjoyed it. 4 out of 5.
4 out of 5 is a good start at the box office.
I should say as well, if you haven't seen the 1954 version, I brought mine in. Judy Garland, James Mason. It is the iconic masterpiece, the essential one. Go to Amazon. You can get the Blu-ray book of it, and it's got great collectible packaging, all kinds of bonus features on the disc there, and it's been fully restored. So my money's on that one. This one can't quite touch that masterpiece, but still worth seeing in the theater.
Okay.
Yeah.
You've got to cover Venom, and this movie's received a lot of Venom online already.
But last night, it made $10 million, so clearly an appetite for this one, and this is a Spider-Man spin-off about the anti-hero Venom, and a journalist accidentally becomes host to an alien symbiote, and this is Tom Hardy essentially playing two roles, and it feels like he's in a different movie than what you're seeing because the rest of the cast is really playing it straight in this dark, dreary superhero movie, and then Tom Hardy is almost like in a buddy comedy movie where he's at war with this alien inside of him, and bless Tom Hardy, he does his best with this material, but it's just a barrage of bad writing, predictable plot points, really clunky CGI. The whole film itself looks really murky and washed out, and then you've got like Michelle Williams, Riz Ahmed, Jenny Slate, saddled with this terrible dialogue and thin characters, and it's a muddled mess. I mean, Hardy does his best, and he tries to really be dynamic, but even he can't save it. So they really, I wish, had gone for like an R-rated gritty version. I know many people, comic book fans, are saying Venom was never really like Deadpool, and it was never supposed to be hyper-violent or R-rated, but it's such a safe movie, so it doesn't really have a lot of impact. But clearly audiences enjoyed it last night.
How many hammers?
2 out of 5.
Okay.
Sad to say.
Hammers have spoken.
Yeah.